Hello YouTube. Today we're gonna be watching FLEEKAZOID's new video about Elden Ring Nightreign. And I'm not doing a video for Elden Ring Nightreign. To be honest, I wanted to play this with my friend. To be honest, we're just waiting for a sale for that game. Yeah. So let's see, because I wanna play this game, so I wanna see how this game is. So let's go.
Pimps, Elden Ring Fortnite is out and it's giving Dark Souls players
It is Elden Ring Fortnite, basically.
their hardest challenge yet, having friends.
Oh,
What
true.
an exciting time for sadists, masochists, and BDSM enjoyers everywhere. 3 days after the friend slop genre is created and From Software has already top-ticked it. I can't wait.
They genuinely capitalize on the friend slop. Yeah. Oh, people are eating up this friend slop thing. Let's make it. And then they don't realize their community may have no friends. Maybe the people who play your game are playing your games because it's a solo player, not not multiplayer.
To see all the spreadsheets that come out on how to min-max making friends and defeating the big boss of crippling loneliness. Yeah. Of course I'm projecting. I've got no one to play this game with. My wife and her boyfriend are off vacationing in Galveston, so my team's blown. And they won't even give me voice chat so I can harass the randoms that are somehow worse than I am. No wonder this
Wait,
game
there's no voice chat? That sucks.
has a 65% review.
Oh, ooh, that's pretty bad.
You score? Actually, make that 75%. The Stockholm Syndrome is nicely settled.
Yeah. People who like Elden Ring will like this, and people who like Elden Ring would not like this. That's why it's a mixed bag.
In and the game is finally finding its target audience. Critics are raving, saying that this is the perfect game for my gay polyamorous relationship. What are the odds? 2 weeks after it releases and there's already another perfect game for Doom the Dark Ages fans. Still, the question that everybody keeps asking about Nightreign is, why is this not Bloodborne? Well, Miyazaki finally had an answer at the stupid name fest, and between you and me, I think he was hinting at a Bloodborne sequel here. Take a listen. Honor. I will make literally anything other than Bloodborne. Hell, I just replaced 80% of the content in Elden Ring with a multiplayer mod, called it a new game, and made $200 million yesterday.
I don't know why he's not gonna make another Bloodborne.
Baby, I am Japanese Todd Howard, and you will gobble my slop. I repeat, as long as it's not Bloodborne. Domino oregano, Miyazaki-san. The implications of this are staggering. What could this mean for the future of Bloodborne? I'll tell you what it means.
The future of Bloodborne? There's a future?
It means we're gonna keep getting random references in completely unrelated games for another 10 years instead of them just finally fucking updating Bloodborne so it runs at 60 FPS. In fact, would you look at this? A Bloodborne skin in Nightreign?
They may they will milk Bloodborne to its death and still not make a new Bloodborne game.
This isn't fucking funny, From Soft. No, you stay out of this.
They're just tickling your balls like, here's a Bloodborne skin. They're just teasing you.
They've been doing this for the last 10 years. We've got Bloodborne and Ghost of Tsushima. We've got Bloodborne and Astrobot. We've got poems and God of War Ragnarok based on Bloodborne lore. This company, FromSoft, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules.
Oh, this may be a theory. Maybe they're hiding the fact they're making a new Bloodborne, and as a surprise, Bloodborne, maybe next year. Cope.
No boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. But making Bloodborne run at 60 FPS is completely out of the fucking question. 10 years of being forgotten. You can't just treat me like some Armored Core fan. Which leads me to the obvious conclusion. FromSoft hates Bloodborne fans and they're waiting for us all to die. Let's look at the proof. 2015, Dark Souls 2 Remastered comes out. Prepare to die? More like I want to cry. What the hell is this? This is not Bloodborne. 2016, Dark Souls 3 comes out. Want to hear something funny? You've been able to run Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second since the PS5 released. Oh, Miyazaki, you silly little bitch.
He hates Bloodborne.
2018, Dark Souls 1 gets remastered so that we can see those big, beefy beefers in HD. You could have just put them in Bloodborne, I wouldn't have complained. That same year, FromSoft makes a PSVR game where you can make people sneeze. Isn't that fun?
Oh my god.
They were really doing fucking anything other than Bloodborne. 2019, FromSoft lets Activision publish Sekiro so that they can say they've made one good game in the last 20 years. 2020, they remake Demon's Souls, even though no one played that game. Some people played that game. 2022, we get open world Dark Souls. Turtle
open
in a mother.
world Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. Other game, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, open world. Then Dark Souls multiplayer. Ooh, and like next Dark Souls will be Dark Souls Battle Royale. Ooh.
A fucking Pope hat. 10 out of 10, but 1 out of 10. Fuck that turtle, he's not Bloodborne. 2023, FromSoft remembers how to make
You're gonna make anything except for Bloodborne.
a fun game. Shame it's not Bloodborne. 1 out of 10. 2024, Elden Ring gets a big DLC. Sick Bloodborne reference there. I remember when Bloodborne got a DLC. 9 years ago. That same year, FromSoft commits their most egregious violation yet. This outright proves that they hate Bloodborne fans because only a hater of biblical proportion would do what they did next. You know what they did? After all these years, someone goes, you know what? FromSoft must be too busy to get around to doing all this. They don't hate us, so you know what? I'll make a 60 FPS mod to tide us all over. So he makes it, releases it, then gets mercilessly slaughtered by FromSoft's legal team. FromSoft's lawyers, fleeking over the little guy, had this to say. Fuck him, he's wrong, we're right. Who's this going to? Oh, okay. Don't worry. No one will ever be hurt by that man's love ever again. They will never find him. In other news, we have, bitch, get your working hands off my suit. This is Balenciaga, and your dry-ass hands are gonna soak up the tears of the Cambodian children that made it. We done here? Then most recently in the story, Sony gets in on this gangbang to sell me a PS5 Pro so I can get the smoothest, blurry 30 FPS Bloodborne yet. And what did Sony have to say for themselves? It's about persistence. Did we just sell you less features for $200 more? Yes. But are you poor? I hope not. Who let you in here? And if you think that's bad, that's just the tip. FromSoft's already announced their next 20 years of ignoring Bloodborne. 2026, we're getting Escape from Bloodborne, a new game where Miyazaki goes, hey, you see that game that looks a lot like Bloodborne? Well, it's fucking not. 2027, we're gonna get Dark Souls Barbie Dreamhouse.
Through Dark Souls Jurassic Party.
2030, the Elden Ring movie. 2032, Xbox acquires Miyazaki and uploads him to the OneDrive. 2033, Elden Ring Go-Kart. 2034, Elden Ring Foot Finder, a project in collaboration with Quentin Tarantino. 2035, Cooking Mama, Prepare to Die edition. Now with special recipes from Bloodborne. No time to explain. Same year, Dark Souls Truckers. 2041, a dating sim with Radon and Mikella called How I Met Your Brother. 2040,
That would actually slap. I would play that.
GTA 6 finally comes out. No new FromSoft games this year. 2049, thanks to advances in modern medical science, Todd Howard grows a foot taller than he is now, making him a whopping 5'6". 2053, Shitty Skylines, Dung Eater's Paradise. 2057, Need for Souls, where they add dodge rolling to avoid oncoming traffic. At this point, my balls will be swinging past my knees, and I won't have one more frame than I did 40 years ago. 2061, From Software releases Souls, an AI program that gains control over every country with N-word capabilities. But then one day, this AI goes rogue and starts sending barrages of N-bombs at every city across the world, wiping out 90% of humanity and leaving us in ruin. Bam, 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 we're all dead. 2062, Lego Dark Souls comes out. At this point, I'm on my deathbed, and as I fade gently into the voluptuous bosoms of the busting nuns waiting to receive me, I'll faintly hear Geoff Keighley's voice in the other room announcing,
we've got a real special treat for everyone.
Me and my wife, Hideo-san, are proud to announce Bloodborne 2. Fast 2 Furious, a new and exciting racing game in the world of Bloodborne.
When will they actually make a new Bloodborne game?
Here we go, here we go.
Actually, it's been 9 years.
Voluptuous bosoms, voluptuous bosoms. Honor.
Something else like Dark Souls like
N-word capabilities.
Dark Souls games. When will they actually make a new game?
Voluptuous honor.
But yeah, great video. Also want to play a new Bloodborne game. It's pretty long since a new Bloodborne game came out. 9 years, but amazing videos. Subscribe to FLEEKAZOID. He's a great content creator. And if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you later.